Everyone asks which AI is best, Claude, ChatGPT, or Gemini. The answer is, it depends on what you're doing. I ran the same 20 tasks through all three, same prompts, same context. I tracked which one gave the best output for each category. This video shows you exactly which AI to use for what, no hype, just results. I created 20 tasks across 5 categories: writing, coding, research synthesis, creative work, and analysis. Each AI got the exact same prompt. I didn't tweak anything to favor one over another. I evaluated outputs based on accuracy, depth, formatting, and usability. This isn't scientific, it's practical. I'm testing these like a normal person uses them, not like a researcher writing a paper. Task: write a 1,500-word blog post on remote work productivity. ChatGPT, solid structure, clear sections, but generic corporate tone. Reads like it was written by a content mill. Usable but needs heavy editing to add personality. Claude, better flow, more natural language. Actually sounds like a human wrote it. Fewer cliches. Length was closer to 1,500 words without me specifying exact count multiple times. Gemini, weakest here. Output was shorter even when I asked for 1,500 words. Structure felt disjointed. Had to regenerate twice to get something usable. Winner, Claude. For long-form content, Claude consistently delivers more natural, less generic writing. If you're creating blog posts, articles, or essays, Claude is the default choice. Task: create 10 LinkedIn posts about AI adoption in business. ChatGPT, fast and punchy, great for hooks. Formats well for social. Posts felt native to LinkedIn, minimal editing needed. Claude, good quality but slightly too formal for social. Posts read more like mini articles than social updates. Needed more work to make them feel casual. Gemini, hit or miss. Some posts were great, others were too salesy or generic. Inconsistent tone across the set. Winner, ChatGPT. For social media content, ChatGPT understands the format better, quick, punchy, platform native. Use ChatGPT for Twitter threads, LinkedIn posts, Instagram captions. Task: write a Python script to scrape a website and export data to CSV. Then debug a broken script I provided. ChatGPT generated working code on the first try. Debugging was accurate, explained what was wrong and why. Code was clean and well commented. Claude also generated working code. Debugging was thorough. Explanations were slightly more detailed than ChatGPT. Suggested optimizations I didn't ask for but were useful. Gemini, code worked but wasn't as clean. Debugging took 2 rounds to identify the actual issue. Explanations were surface level. Winner, tie between ChatGPT and Claude. Both handle code extremely well. ChatGPT is slightly faster. Claude provides more context. Pick based on preference. Gemini is third here. Task: summarize 3 articles on AI regulation and identify common themes. ChatGPT, good summaries but sometimes missed nuance. Identified themes accurately but analysis was shallow. Claude, excellent summaries, caught details ChatGPT missed. Identified themes and provided deeper analysis on why those themes matter. Best output for research-heavy tasks. Gemini. Summaries were accurate but lacked depth, missed some key points. Themes were identified but analysis was generic. Winner, Claude. If you're doing research, analyzing documents, or synthesizing information from multiple sources, Claude is significantly better. It handles nuance and context better than the others. Task: generate 20 unique YouTube video ideas for a productivity channel. ChatGPT, ideas were solid but predictable. 10 productivity hacks, morning routine, time management tips. Usable but not groundbreaking. Claude, more unique angles. Why productivity advice fails for people with ADHD, the productivity trap high performers fall into. Ideas felt less generic. Gemini, mix of good and bad. Some ideas were creative, others were recycled concepts. Inconsistent quality across the list. Winner, Claude. For creative ideation where you want fresh angles, Claude thinks slightly more divergently. ChatGPT is safer and more conventional. Claude takes more risks. This isn't about task quality, it's about which one actually works when you need it. ChatGPT, fastest response times, rarely down. Free tier has usage limits but they're generous. Plus tier almost never hits capacity. Claude, slightly slower responses but not by much. Free tier is more limited than ChatGPT. Pro tier is reliable but occasionally hits capacity during peak hours. Gemini, inconsistent speed. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Free tier is the most generous, but reliability is the weakest. more errors and failed responses than the other two. Winner, ChatGPT. Pure reliability and uptime, ChatGPT wins. It's the most stable of the three. There's no single winner. Each AI has strengths. Use ChatGPT for short-form content, social media, quick tasks, coding, general everyday use. Use Claude for long-form writing, research synthesis, document analysis, creative brainstorming. Use Gemini for, honestly, I don't have a strong use case where it beats the other two consistently. It's free and integrated with Google Workspace. That's the main advantage. I have both ChatGPT Plus and Claude Pro. I use ChatGPT 70% of the time because it's faster and handles most tasks well. I switch to Claude for long-form writing and research. I don't pay for Gemini. The free tier is fine for occasional use, but I wouldn't rely on it as my primary AI. This setup costs $40 a month total, worth every dollar. ChatGPT free tier exists. Plus is $20 a month. Gets you GPT-4 faster responses, priority access. Claude free tier exists. Pro is $20 a month. Gets you Claude 3.5 Sonnet, priority access, higher usage limits. Gemini free tier is generous. Advanced is $20 a month. Integrated with Google Workspace. If you live in Google Docs and Sheets, this is the selling point. If you can only afford one, ChatGPT Plus. It's the most versatile. If you can afford two, ChatGPT Plus Claude Pro cover all bases. If you're on a budget, use the free tiers of both ChatGPT and Claude. Switch between them based on the task. You don't need to pay until you're using AI daily and hitting free tier limits. Comment which AI you're using right now or both if you're already running ChatGPT and Claude like I am. Next video, free AI tools that replace $500 month subscriptions, the exact alternatives I use to avoid paying for Adobe, Jasper, and more. Subscribe to ToolStack. The best AI users learned faster,